I'm so glad you agree, because I feel like most people hate salt and vinegar chips.
Alex, thank you so much for the 8 months. Thank you for the Prime. Thank you. Oh my god. Was my response to your snacks of choice reliant? Or was the resub reliant on my response to your snacks of choice? Oh wow. I did not realize. Anyway, everything's fine. Oh my god, Alex. You know, if you go to whatever the fuck Udi URL is and use code STUDS, you can get $30 off. Hi Connor, how are you? Welcome in. This is the first time I've got this out this winter. I forgot how comfy these are and how, like, look at this I can fit my cat in this. Like, look at this pocket. She won't go in it, but I could fit her in it. Baby Yoda's? New BTTV emote, let's go. Oh my god, that music is so loud. Bestie, please. Lo-fi girl, please chill. Bestie, please. Oh my god. I'm really excited for today's stream. So today's a little bit different. Hi, Heel, how are you? What? That Yoda? You like it? Oh, it's awesome? Okay. Today, first of all, it's 9 a.m. on a Saturday. Do I want to be awake? I did this to myself, so I have to say yes. So we're just doing a cozy, chill stream. I'm doing something a bit different. We're stitching today. True, Heel, I'm wrong. We're doing some stitching, which is, come here. Which is something I do a lot in my spare time. I've spoken about it a little bit on stream before. I'm already getting too hot in this. And yeah, I've wanted to do it on stream for a little while. And then Q, the lovely Q Jesco, gifted me this from my Throne wishlist through Hippo Subathon. Leia's just knocked the other camera off the desk. That's cool. So we're gonna do this design today. Leia, honey, please. Magic, how you going? Are you good, bud? I don't know, can you guys hear it? Hey? I've just had breakfast, which was a toasty, so she can maybe smell cheese on my hands. Maybe? Anyway, also, she started sleeping in her old bed again in the office, so cat cam might make a return. We'll see. We'll see. Also, we'll see how she goes. So usually when I stitch, I have to like hide. I have to hide in my room because Full Metal, welcome. How you going? She gets very excited by threads. And you can probably, yeah, she's either seen a ghost or she's just excited because she knows maybe what threads smell like. Hey, come here. Come on. Yeah, come here. She can't figure out how to get around all this shit. Come on. You can do it. She's like, no, I can't. Oh my god. It is, and I'm already getting too hot, so it might end up coming off just because I've already had the heater on this morning, which was probably my mistake. Hey, but how has everyone's day been? I know it's Friday for a lot of you guys. How has it been? What's been going on? Hey? Oh, she's being so cute. Yeah, I'm already like starting to overheat, so it might come off. It's 104? That's disgusting. Magic, you've had a sad day? I'm sorry. That sucks. It's Friday night. Wait, is it quite late on Friday night for you? Hey? What's wrong? Yeah, 40 Celsius. That's disgusting. That's like the only conversion I know. I did the math. Yeah, so that's the only conversion I know is that 100 equals 40 and it's disgusting. Oh, magic. I did hear about that. Yeah, I'm sorry. That really does suck. I did watch the video. It was a very moving video. Honestly, like, the fact that, if anyone doesn't know, a popular Minecraft creator passed away. He'd been sick for a while. But yeah, obviously it's still very devastating to the community. And I'm not part of the community, but yeah, I like, tech told me what had happened. And like, I watched the video and yeah, very, very sad. 23, so young, and so loved as well. Like, I, once again, not involved in the community, so I don't really know, but just, they were such a loved creator, clearly very, very good at entertaining and cultivating a community. And it's just, yeah, really, really devastating. So I hope anyone that is involved in that community, oh, Magic, I'm so sorry. I hope you've taken time to like just take care of yourself, because even though it's whenever anyone passes, even if you don't know them, but like a creator or a musician or anyone who's in kind of the public eye that you feel a connection to, even if it's not a personal one, like, I think it's like, it's you go through a form of grieving and it's really sad. And I think it's really important to like be kind to yourself and acknowledge that those feelings are valid and everything you're feeling is valid, and it's okay to be upset and stuff, and just take time for yourself. But yeah, it the video like almost made me cry. I was at work, so I was trying to like be, you know, work zel. But yeah, it was really sad. And I don't even know, like, I'm not even involved in the community, but yeah, his dad did a wonderful job at the video, especially so soon after his son's passing. So yeah. Good morning, Brewster. How are you? I think the Udi's gonna have to come off. Team. Nightly, how are you going? I know it's early stream for me today. It's 9 a.m. for me. I think the Udi's gonna have to come off, team. I'm sweating. Hey? Are you okay? You just want attention, huh? If I take this off and put it on the ground, will you sleep on it and leave me alone? Hear me out, leave me alone. Hey. Alright, I'm gonna take this off real quick. I'm gonna go off camera to do it because it's not cute. Watch me take it off and then I'm fucking freezing in 5 minutes. Hey, if we put this here, will you sleep on it? Or am I just gonna run it over with my chair? Yeah, see, I'm already cold. Hello? I'm already cold. Oh, also, everyone has to be wearing jammies today. It's the law. I love that, Magic. That kind of energy reminds me of Gigs, who is a mod here and... a mod here and a fellow creator. But yeah. I hope that, yeah, anyone involved in that community and world, I hope that you're taking care of yourself. I love that energy. Hello? I know, I'm already freezing cold. Anyway. Yeah, that's what I wanted to happen with my hair. Anyway. Yeah, that's perfect. Awesome. Leia, sweetheart, I'm gonna need you off the desk, bub. Come on. Okay. Officer, I drop kicked that child in self-defense. Oh my god. Honestly love that. That's one of the other things actually that I really liked about the video was that he'd left a message for everybody, and in it he said, sorry for selling out in the last year, but like my siblings can go to college. And I'm like, that's amazing that he like had that forethought to like try and help his siblings, and I don't know, I think it's beautiful. I really think it's beautiful, you know? Leia's being such a pest. Holy shit. Look at her. What are you doing? What have you got? Hey? Oh my god, it's a fucking little whatever the fuck. I use them for makeup. Off, come on. Go on. Go on, get. Okay, let's start. I'm so excited. It is really sweet. It is really, really sweet. Like, yeah, he was clearly just such a kind human. Good morning, gigs. Yeah, me too, Alex. It's really emotional. I absolutely feel the same way. Because it's just so sad. And I'm gonna call Tech out. He literally told me about it and then had to dip from the call. So I'm like watching this video being so emotional and sad. And he's like, yeah, I have to go. I'm like, you know what? Get fucked, dude. I would have known about this if it wasn't for you. Watched it, nearly cried. Yes. Yeah. I hope the kids have fun at swimming. Oh my god. It's so early for swimming. I hope they have fun though. Hi, Cara. How are you? He was really young. Yeah. Cara, it looks so good. Yeah, magic. That's awful. Like, I feel like, yeah, that, because he go crying. He didn't even come back, Alex. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna, wait, it's your fault. He went to play games with you. He went to play Val or whatever with you. So fuck you, Alex. No, I'm just blaming Tech. Yeah, magic. I feel that. Like, yeah, fuck Tech. What has she done? She just probably wants to go outside. That was kind of how I felt when Carrie Fisher passed, because I woke up in the morning and it was like one of the first things I read and it just made me so sad. Cara, have you been sending those screenshots? The screenshots that you shared in the server, I read as soon as I don't think I've responded. I read them as soon as I woke up. So good. So if anyone doesn't know, Cara's playing a game called Max Gentleman's Sexy Business, right? Techno Blade? Was the YouTuber that passed away. Wait, is that the right name? Got pretty emotional when Kobe passed. That was the last one. Yeah. I think the last one for me, because I'm not like super attached anymore, like to celebrities. And I think Carrie Fisher was the last one that I got really emotional about. What a name, Technoblade. Yeah. Just really sad. I think like I said before, I think it's totally valid to be upset when celebrities pass because you have a connection to them, especially with the internet. Like, you've got a connection to people that you haven't met before, and it's a different connection that you'd have if you'd met them, if that makes sense. Like, it's a different kind of grieving, and I think it's something that, like, a lot of people are having to, like, learn how to do now that they're... Because it's not something we're taught to do, because it's not... It's only really been a thing since celebrities, especially since the internet. So, I don't know. It's hard. Who was Sydney Poitier? Who was that? The second worst thing to happen to those orphans. Wait, as in that's something that Technoblade would say? He sounds like he had a very, very funny sense of humor. Oh, first black mainstream actor. Okay. Oh, that was his catchphrase? That's funny. Yeah, he sounds like he had a really good sense of humor. Some of these celebrities really stuck with me so long. Yeah, for sure. Oh, wait, Sydney. Oh, I assumed, I don't know why. I don't think I've ever heard of I mean, this is all subjective, but I don't think I've ever heard of a guy with the name Sydney. I assumed it was a woman. He changed the entire entertainment industry. That's amazing. And that would hit different as well for you because of like the importance of that representation, a person of color, first mainstream like black actor. Like there's so many other layers on top of just feeling attached to them for their work. Like there's so much more beyond that. So I don't know. It's like, I think it's something that I don't think I have any like decent insight on grieving celebrities, but apart from the fact that it's valid and like everyone should let them feel their emotions, you know, like just know that it's valid. And no one should ever make you feel silly for it. I literally have to go turn the heater on because my body cannot decide if it's hot or cold. Anyway, don't worry about it. It's fine. My life is together. Everything's okay. So anyone want to like, I don't know, stitch or something? Okay. Actually, I haven't even had coffee. Also, the iced coffee will not help the body temperature regulation. Don't worry about it. So, let me, I'm trying to think the best way to do this. I'm just going to start from how I would normally start. I don't know why I brought this out here. Maybe to show you guys that I have a problem. Anyway. Don't worry about it. Ryan, good morning. We're stitching this little guy. So this is the pattern that we're doing. So this is what Q gifted me, and I'm so excited to do it. So it's got 3 different patterns, but we're going to do this one because I think this is the most interesting. That is true, Knightley. Oh, Cara. Cara, I'm so sorry. That is very, very sad. But what a wonderful person. Like, what an amazing human. And that wouldn't have been easy for him to do either. Like, to be the first person to do that. Like, the first black person to do that. So I think that's beautiful. Yeah. I'm just sorry. That's so sad for you. But you know what's not sad? Cats. So we're gonna stitch a cat. So, also, how's the music? Is it okay? I'm using Lo-Fi Girl. So I hope it sounds like the volume's okay. I thought it was nice and cozy for today. So Q gifted me this. I've said that a few times. I've already kind of done some pre-prep for how it's good volume, thank you, Alex. How I would usually set up a stitch. So I've been cross-stitching since I was like quite young. Like I want to say, I think I'd started my first like 8 or 9. It was bad. I'll find it and I'll post it. The back of it's disgusting. I'll post it in the Discord. But yeah, so when you get a kit, usually the threads don't come like this. Like you have to like organize them like this because it's way easier. They come essentially not loose, but like wrapped around, like this, like in a long oval with like a slip holding it together. So when I was sorting them yesterday, this is a really soft thread, which I'm not really used to using. I'm used to a certain brand that is just a popular brand. It comes with a lot of kits. So it's going to be interesting to see how this thread stitches today because it might snag a bit, but we'll see. So I've done all that. Comes with a little hoop. And it comes with these. Wait. Wait, it was worth 12,000 when the county took it. Now it's worth 20 million? Wait, and they got it back? Oh, hell yeah. It's a beachside property that was taken because black folks weren't allowed to be at the beach. When was it seized? I guess that is 12,000, isn't it? Yeah. I can't remember how to read. Wait, how long have they had it seized for? That sounds like a really long time. I'm so glad they have it back. $20 million. Fuck yeah. Also, it's disgusting that black people were never, well, like, there was a point where black people weren't allowed to be at the beach. That's so fucked up. I mean, a lot of things are fucked up. So it's almost been a century. I'm so glad they got it back. Oh my God. That's beautiful. So it was seized by the county. So wait, does that mean the county seized it and then gave it to white people? Did the county seize it back from the current owners and then give it, like, how does that work? Or was it public property? Bam, good morning. I have so much trouble understanding some of this stuff because it's just so fucking stupid. Like, the idea of doing that is just so dumb. And also, I want to say thank you to Kara, who I quite often ask Kara a lot of questions. And Kara, you were very patient with explaining everything to me. It was country property in recent years. Okay. Yeah, it is so long. Get it back before now and then got their payment. They get it back just now too. I'm glad they got it back. That's fucked up that it was taken in the first place, but I'm really glad that they got it back. Okay. Wait, where'd it go? Wait. Where'd it go? Oh no. Okay, we might have lost something. It's fine. I don't know where the thing is that I lost, but we have more. Oh, it's on the ground. I'm gonna blame Leia. Don't stay on the ground. It's given to the heirs of the estate. Yeah. Actually, this is probably better anyway, because this isn't frayed at all, really. Okay. So one of the things that's good to do. Is ridiculous that it took until this year. That's the other thing as well. Like, with stuff like that, I don't know, like, well, I do know it's fucked up, but the fact that it's still taking that long and, like, it's 2022 and it's only just now going back, like, that's ridiculous. I've lost something else. I found it. I'm very organized, don't worry about it. Okay, so I have a new scene for this. Hold on. Let's see if this will work. Leia ruined everything earlier, so if anything goes wrong, it's her fault. Okay, that is not where that needs to be. Just gonna... Also, how cute is the back of my phone? Like my phone case. Isn't that adorable? Anyway. I just want to make it so you guys can see sort of what I'm doing. Like, it's not going to be perfect because it's the first time we're doing it, but we'll see how we go. Just doesn't happen, but this is great news. It is wonderful news. And I'm sorry that racial justice doesn't happen. Like, I don't know. I will admit that I'm not the most knowledgeable about traditional owners of Australia. But I work for a government department that has put a lot of effort, especially in recent years, to honouring traditional owners, making sure that all traditional owners that work for us feel included and like it's a safe space for them. And we also work with a lot of traditional owners in the work that we do as a department. So I'm slowly learning a little bit more about traditional owners of Australia and Indigenous Australians. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm just going to talk through this. I know that no one's following this like a tutorial, but I'm going to talk through what I'm doing because this is like literally one of my favorite things to do. But when, like, one of the things that I guess this is a normal thing. I don't know. I never like followed a tutorial, or I don't remember why I do this. But anyway, I'm masking tape. Well, I know why I do it, but I don't remember what started me doing it. Maybe I learned it somewhere. You masking tape all the outside. So this is called Aida cloth that you stitch on. You masking tape the outside of it because it stops, like, you can sort of see, where is it? Sort of see here it's starting to fray a little bit. It just stops that happening when you're working. It's more important for really big pieces. This is just a little piece, so it doesn't really matter that much. But I like to do it anyway. Okay, Magic, please take care of yourself. And I hope that you get good sleep, or you try to get good sleep. I am doing Pusheen. I am, Ryan. Also, Ryan, oh my god, the posters arrived. I need to post photos of them. They're so good. Thank you. Oh, see, it's already started to fray here. Def making great waves. It's been very warming and educational to follow. Yeah, we're like far from perfect, but yeah, a lot of good progress has been happening, especially in recent years. And the department that I work for is, I'm very proud to work for the department that I work for. So I got 2 sets of posters. The one that Ryan gifted. Oh wait, no, Ryan, you gifted 2, didn't you? Gifted both the sets of posters, right? So Ryan gifted me a poster from my, like, literally my favorite game, Baldur's Gate. That's way too small. Why did I cut it like that? Baldur's Gate. I'm pretty sure both of them were from you. Which is like by the original art. Like the poster is all the character art, and it's sold by the original artist of the game, which is really, really cool. And also a set of posters of all of the planets in Outer Wilds, which is yeah, I would say my favorite game. How do I usually do this? Like this. Yeah, Outer Wilds was such a stunning game. Yeah, okay, I have so many thoughts on Baldur's Gate 3. The main one being, it has, like, it's been in early access for a while. Oh my god, I have so many thoughts on it. No, so it's Baldur's Gate 2 that the art is from. Telltech, I really love Outer Wilds. I will. Have you been playing it off stream? Yeah. And Ryan, it's not just that one poster, like it's all of the art. When I frame them all up, I'll put them on the wall either in front of me or behind me. And I'll take a photo because it's all so stunning. So, Baldur's Gate 3, I'm going to talk, like, I have so many thoughts on the Baldur's Gate series. Yes, I am glad that they took it, right? Oh, you played it for 2 hours. Oh, I thought, oh my god. Here's me thinking you were being genuine. I'll tell him that you love it. I'm talking to him later, so I'll tell him that you love it. Jolly, good morning. Okay, okay. Oh my god, wait. Oh, I'm going through a journey. I'm going through such a journey. Let me show you guys my pride and joys in a second. Let me grab it real quick. I have. This is back from when? How do I change scenes? Computer, like, games were sold like this, like full fucking boxes. I got so my dad has like the original copies, like his versions, but I got my own copies off Etsy of these games, and it's like, I don't want to open it all up, but this comes with like the original CDs and everything. So that's the expansion. I think the other CDs are in here. I don't want to get everything out, but like game books and everything. Like, fuck, I love this shit so much. Anyway, so I own both of these. They're not great quality because it's they were off Etsy, so people haven't taken the best care of them. But it's like a game book, the CDs, and some other stuff in there. This is like easily one of my favorite things that I own. And the only other game books like that I own is Pillars of Eternity, which you can see next to it. And I got that as a Kickstarter reward. Oh, Ryan, that's totally fair. Yeah, that's completely fair. If it's not your vibe, like your type of game, although I will recommend if you're not going to play it yourself, it's very fun to watch people play. Ola, thank you so much for the horse. Good morning. Good morning. Ola, how are you, sweets? Original CD for... that's so cool. Oh my god, Jolly. I had the entire Sims 1 collection because I would save up my pennies and I'd buy the expansions. And I fucking got rid of them and I regret it so much. I regret it so much. And I sold it to an old friend, so I'm genuinely tempted to contact him and see if he still has them. Because I think I sold them for like less than $100, like the whole set. I think I'm going to contact him and see if I can get them back. Although we're doing something different today, I'm stitching. I'm taking my sweet ass time with it, to be honest, because I'm talking. Sorry, back to gushing. That's too small. Back to gushing about Baldur's Gate. I grew up playing those games. That's about right. I grew up playing them. Literally the first video game I played, the first computer game that I played was Baldur's Gate. Pretty sure it was. Like, that wasn't like Freddy Fish or something. I'm pretty sure it was Baldur's Gate. Anyway, it was such a popular series. It's still definitely like a cult classic. And they were going to release a third game, fell through, blah, blah, blah. Baldur's Gate 3 is so different. If you're going to play Baldur's Gate 3, it's not... like, the style of it is nothing, even the mechanics really, and nothing like the first two games, but it is a good game, especially if you like Divinity. I played Divinity through the start of the year with Tech and really, really liked it. So if you like that style of game, highly recommend Baldur's Gate 3. The only thing that annoys me about it is, how do I usually do this? All right. It's like not fully out yet. And you have to pay full price for it. It's not cheap. That's the only like serious criticism I have. Hi, Snap. I'm just an old lady with my hobbies. How are you? First one you play by yourself, other play... Yes. Oh my god. Yes, I understand Mix. I have a... Where is it? I have a Mix and Boo. I own two... What the fuck are they called? Little pop things. The little guys. I own two of them, and one is Minsk and Boo. Oh, yes! Do it! Looked at a bit, seems fun. We played Divinity. Oh, and then died to an exploding grave, and hadn't saved. Ryan, I was so bad at Divinity. Like so bad at Divinity. But it's a fun game. Like, it really is a lot of fun. How do I usually do this? Why would it not let me go around that? Oh, there we go. Okay. It's gonna let me do it. I probably have to go out further. Oh, this goes out way further. Oh my god. Oh, I didn't mark it. One of the things you have to do as well is like you fold it into quarters and then you mark where the middle is. Snap, please do. Oh, Kara, I lucked out. Like, I can't even remember where I got it. But I really lucked out with it. I think it was one of the last ones. Wherever I got it, I remember it being, like, pretty sure one of the last ones. This is... that. Anyway. Usually don't recommend marking Ada cloth with a permanent marker, but because I'm, like, talking while we're doing this, I'm, like, paranoid that I'm going to mess it up and lose the middle. Look, next time you're at a con. Yeah, I was... I don't know who... No, it was Brewster. I was talking to Brewster about it, like, in a stream recently, and he was saying that I should just play Baldur's Gate 2 on stream, which I think I will. Even if it's just, like, a one-off stream, I think that would be fun. Okay, so essentially what I've just done is I've marked the middle of the cloth, and now I'm trying my damnedest to put the circle over it. Like that. Girl on Fire, thank you so much for the raid. Sorry, I don't have my headset on. I didn't hear the alert go off. I'm a bad streamer. Thank you so much for the raid. Hold on, I'll shout you out in a second. Hold on. I'll put my headset back on a second. I'm panicking. Okay, this is really interesting because the Ada cloth is just probably a little bit too small for this hoop, in all honesty. Oh, same, Ola. I really like the smell of Sharpies and gasoline. Hold on. Let me shout you out. What were you playing? Oh, it'll tell me in a second, but how was Gigs? Thank you. How are your league games? I hope you won. I think you were playing that last time you raided in. I hope you won. I hope they were good. I think that was what you were playing. Wait, in DA1? Wait, what's DA1? What's DA1? But I could have Imogen's fabulous hairstyling? Emoan? I'm assuming that was a autocorrect. Thank you. Okay, Dragon Age, thank you. I was like, what is game is? Hold on, let me put my headset on so I can like hear the music because it's like awkwardly silent for me as well. Very good games. I'm so glad. No, that's okay, Kara. I was like struggling to process. I've had one sip of coffee. But that's awesome. That makes me so happy because now like I own all the Dragon Age games. I've just not played them. So now it makes me want to play them even more. Okay, so you can kind of see what I've done is put the hoop on. I've tried to pull it relatively taut, but not so taut that it's actually stretching the Ada cloth. And I've marked, and you can sort of see it, where the middle of the cloth itself is. Ellie, welcome. Yes, we're doing something a bit different. I'm doing this little guy. This one. How are you? So last night I also looked, one of the things as well in patterns is usually they have guiding lines to show you where the middle of the pattern is, because what you're supposed to do is obviously try and center the pattern as much as you can to the Ada cloth that you have. But they didn't do this. So last night I went and figured it out. And yeah, it turns out it's literally this like middle dot for the nose. One of the other things that you should do, which I'm not going to do today, you should stitch lighter colors first. And the reason being, when you stitch through next to another color, it sometimes pulls through the other color slightly. Whether it's just like bits like coming off the existing like thread that's there or whatever. And what that can do, if you stitch a dark color first and then go light, it can mean that you're pulling a darker color through with lighter threads, and it can dull the lighter colors. So if you do it the other way, you're less likely to dull those bright colors in your pattern. I'm not going to do that today because that's too hard with this pattern. We're just going to do the dark color first and then essentially color it in. We actually might start with the pink, not the darkest color, but we'll do the pink first. But this is like legit, like I haven't even started stitching yet. I'm sorry, team. Stitching is one of my favorite things to do, so I'm really excited that I can share this with you guys. So I'm pulling the thread out. I'm pulling like, can't really see it, but like not like so much that my arms are gonna stretch when I'm like actually stitching, but like enough that it gives me a little bit to like work with, that I don't have to replace the thread over and over. And then what you're gonna do is actually separate out. Each of these like strings has 6 individual threads. When you're stitching a cross stitch, you want 2 of those 6 threads. So we're gonna have to separate that as well. So I wonder if I can show you actually in this camera. Let me spread them out. You can kind of, yeah, you can sort of see that. It's hard that I'm doing it with pink. It is really hard that I'm doing it with pink. Anyway. Thank you, Snap. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll have a look. All right, so what we're gonna do is pull out 2 of those 6 threads. And then we're going to stitch with those two. You could probably use more, but it would be a very thick pattern, and it's not really what you're meant to do. It was very funny though, because I had a friend start cross-stitching over COVID, and they messaged me and they're like, I keep running out of thread. And I'm like, are you separating out the thread properly? Like when you are stitching, do you have two threads? And she was like, yeah, it's fine. She did not. So she was like, she had a very thick pattern and wondered why she was running out of thread. Which was very cute. Two are funny, two are just pretty. Oh, let me have a look now. Let me just tap over. Oh my god. Oh wait, you've actually sent me the file. Snap. I love you. I'm obsessed with you. Wait. Oh my god. Oh, snap. They're so sweet. I love that one. Hold on, let me download them all so I can open them. Oh my god. Why won't that open? Sorry, my computer's being so slow. Hello? Oh my god. Oh my god. Snap, thank you. That's amazing. Thank you for sending me them. I will have to add them to my list to stitch. Thank you. Just made hot Milo. Let's go. Why not coffee, Bam? Sorry, I shouldn't judge you. I'm excited about your hot Milo. So I don't know how, but my mum can get thread through the eye of a needle without looking at it. I have to use one of these little guys, which you can't see it really well, but it's got a thing, like a little section on the end that you put through the eye. You put the thread through it. And then you pull this through the eye again. And then it threads. Happy fucking days. Alright. This is going to be really interesting to stitch with, actually. This thread is... It's very, very soft. So there we go. Bam! I saw that. The only person I know on it is Jackson. Oh, snap. I actually own a program. I didn't know there was a website. Oh my god, I'm so annoyed I bought a program. Oh, that's sick. Okay, I'm gonna save that and see if I can get a refund on the program. Yeah, Jackson was the only one I recognized. I didn't recognize... Wait, did I recognize? I don't think I did recognize any of the others. First one was by the BioWare OGs, and slowly EA pushed them out like they did with Maxis? I don't know what that is. Rushing out. Mass Effect. Oh, yeah. Funny about his co-workers while slamming the corporate BS, yeah. It's great because people would try to say Mark sold out. But now he's back with his friends wearing the... I love that. Yeah, if it's across... Yeah, I know. I'm so annoyed. I'll see if I can get a refund on the program. Oh, Maxis owns Sims. Okay, thank you. My god, you know so much about gaming industry. I'm just out here being an old lady. Okay, so what we're gonna do in the pattern first, we're gonna start with this pink one in the middle, which is one above the middle. So we might go two up because I think the middle's ended up falling. Oh no, because this is never mind, shut up. I'm gonna start with this, and then it's a counted cross stitch as well, which means you have to, like, there's no pattern on the Ada, like you actually have to count out the stitches. So we're gonna do that little pink guy, and then we're gonna go down and do the donut, and then we're probably gonna do the brown. We'll see how we go. I'll try. I don't know how I'm going to do this. We'll see if I can frame it properly. One of the other things you want to do is make sure that all your stitches go in the same direction. So if you're going that way first and then that way, you want to make sure the whole pattern is doing that as well. So we're going to do that now. And then a way to keep your stitch, oh yeah, it might pull. Oh no. Tidy on the back is to not tie any knots. So we're going to do that by pulling this down and then threading over the back of it to hold in the original stitch, like so. And then kids, that's cross stitch. GG's, let's play Valorant. I get sent things, I'm like, a scandal? Tell me more. Because I'm secretly an old-time aristocrat. I love that energy for you. That is honestly iconic. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3. So it's 3 down. So it's the fourth one down. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and then the fourth one down directly below it. And then it's 1 across. And then we're going to go 4. I think this should stay properly. Yeah, okay. One of the things that I like to do as well is do all the same, like go across a line with all the same stitch and then go back to do the next stitch, if that makes sense. I'll show you guys what I mean. Do I need to move the camera? I might need to change the focus a little bit actually. Is it on autofocus? Desk cam. No, it's not. Hey! There we go, that's better. Okay. So it's 4 across. So this is what I mean by doing the same stitch in the same direction and then going back the other way. I'll show you guys more clearly in a second. So you can see all of these stitches, it is hard that I've done pink. So all these stitches are going the same way. So this is the full cross up here. All these stitches are going the same way and then I go back the other direction. What I'm also gonna do now that this has been sewn down on the back, we're just gonna chop it off with the other pair of scissors that I have. I even have a process for what scissors I use when. Let's just do that. Cheat and just use, wait, what's dissolvable paper snap? I don't even know what that is. Is that easier? Because I'm going to start doing that. My eyes aren't what they used to be. Oh, wait. As in, wait, you put it on? I've never even heard of that. So you put it on the Aida cloth? That's sick. Yeah, I'm not actually even wearing the glasses I usually wear for this, which is really good, I'm sure. Put it on, it has a grid on it. That's very cool. It was 4, wasn't it? Yep. Okay, and you can see the next one. Oh, you kind of can't really see it. But we've just done this top line of pink, which is 4, and then the next one is 1 extra on either side. That's very cool. Oh my god. There we go. I can't believe I haven't heard of that. I'm such a fucking sucker for making shit like this easier. Oopsies. Wait, the camera. But this is literally like the stuff that I do when I'm like just chilling at the end of the day, if I'm not gaming, if I'm not being a gamer, if I'm like winding down for bed or whatever, I've had a stressful day, like I'll do this kind of stuff, which is fun. Hi Studs, how are you? Bam, I do have it going. I do. If anyone has like is interested, there is an application going at the moment. I actually will put in the server, it's probably going to close. The form will stay open, but like this, like I'll probably in a couple weeks look at the applications and see. It's also no pressure. Just putting the feelers out there for people, regulars and stuff. Oh my god, Jolly, have fun. If you're comfortable sharing, I'd love to see a photo, but obviously no pressure. Hi, hello, I am Snap and I am a crafter. Oh my gosh. You're great. I'm so glad, Studs. I'm doing really well. We have had such a nice chill stream this morning. I've had one sip of coffee, which is a problem. But it's nice. I did have my hoodie on, Studs. Hold on, I want to show you it actually, because you haven't seen it, because I haven't worn it since last winter on stream. And that was during the dark period of our lives where Hippo was actively keeping us apart. So let me just grab it and show you. I was wearing it, but I got hot. Isn't it nice? And I literally, I asked Tech what he wanted because I wanted to get him an hoodie as well. And he picked the exact same one, but instead of the navy, it's just black. So we literally share a brain cell. I love it so much. It's so comfy. If any of you guys are looking for an hoodie, go to whatever the fuck the website is.com and use code STUDS at checkout. Just saying. Bam! Bam, if you got mod, you would have to behave. What would you do? How would you survive? I literally just said I've had one sip of coffee, proceeded to not drink any more coffee. Studs, I insist on promoting you. Thank you so much. I did it right at the start of stream as well, so I'll send you the invoice later, don't worry. Oh wait, I'm doing this wrong. Ah, I did it wrong. Okay, hold on, let me go back. Behave, I won't stand for this. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we've got to go 1, 2, skip 2, and then 2, because we've got the middle. Oh my god, I did it wrong! Oh my god, no one look at me, I'm so embarrassed. Okay, hold on. I'm meant to behave? I mean, you're meant to. Thank you so much, Tuts. Thank you so much. Everyone close your eyes, I made a mistake. I would honestly think that you guys were unwell if any of my mods were behaving at any point in time. Yeah, it's okay. This thread is super interesting because it's just not as, you kind of can't really see. I'll post like a photo once this is done in the server. Because it's kind of like hard to see on camera. But because this thread is so soft, it just doesn't look as, I think, clean as I was hoping. But in saying that, it will be interesting to see once the whole thing is done, because it could just be this pink looks a little bit like this, because sometimes the color actually makes a big difference with how the thread ends up presenting. All right, another line of the same. One of the hardest threads I've ever worked with. So a few years ago, I made everyone in my family a cross stitch for Christmas. It was a very stressful year, because it took so fucking long and I left it too late. Cute! Thank you for the lurk. This is the one we're doing. I hope you have a good lurk. And so the biggest one that I did, which I'll get my sister to take a photo of, was for her. And it was like, actually, a lot of you guys actually might really like it. It's AB, like it's the alphabet, so A through Z. all with a different Pokemon assigned to it. It's stunning, like it's beautiful, like the pattern. The worst thing about it was I used for the letters and the name of a Pokemon, it was like a gold thread, but it was actually like, it was the hardest thread I've ever worked with because the actual thread itself was very thin, but then it had a gold like plasticky thing around, and that's to make it shine, because obviously you can't make normal thread shine. And it was like, it made me want to tear my hair out. Like, it was the hardest thread I've had to work with. So, oopsies, I fucked that up. But I'll get my sister to take a photo, or I'll see if I have an old photo of it somewhere. Because I actually think a lot of people in these communities who like Pokemon would like to, like, you know, maybe find it interesting to see. But yeah, my sister definitely got the best gift that year, for sure. Which is very normal. My sister, I don't think it's any secret that my sister is my favorite family member. Like, she's my little sister. She's like 3 years younger than me. But yeah, I definitely think my whole family knows she's the favorite. And I'm allowed to have a favorite sibling, you know, but my parents aren't allowed to have favorite kids. That's the law. I'm a professional. Don't worry about it. Okay. And then everyone met Bam, and now Bam is my parents' favorite child. Why can't this go in? Oh, one of the other things that you should really do with cross-stitching to make it look quite clean is it depends on like the design that you're doing. Hold on, my phone's going off. Oh, never mind. It's not important. Depending on the design that you're doing, you've got to commit to either going vertically or horizontally, because if you change it up in the middle, or if you change it up for one section, it can be really, really obvious. Also, in the grand scheme of things, a lot of this stuff doesn't matter. Want to make it clean? Buy it. A lot of this stuff is just me, like, if you're just doing this shit for fun, a lot of this stuff doesn't really matter. But I am a perfectionist and quite often make these as gifts. So I like to make it as clean as possible. Framing is the worst part. I have one that I need to frame at the moment, which once it's all done, I'll show you guys. And I'm putting it off because I hate framing cross stitch, but they look so nice framed, especially if you're giving them as a gift. They look so freaking good. So you can see the back as well, because I've been going up and down. It's very clean here. Pay someone else to do it. Yeah, exactly. Don't have the stress. Imagine a Peepo Riot one. I've considered doing some like Twitch ones. I've got a few designs that I think I'm going to do and just chuck up on an Etsy store. So if people want them, they can buy them and just have them as like downloads, so relatively cheap. But there are a few Valorant ones that I think would be funny. A few general Twitch ones that I think would be good. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Okay. And then 4. Clear my wall space right now. Let's go. Or the burning Elmo, that would be funny, actually. A burning Elmo pattern would be very funny. I think with stuff like that, I wouldn't want to fuck with... Like, I would be happy to just make them or do the design if people wanted the design. But I think stuff like that I wouldn't sell just because, like, you're fucking with copyright and stuff, especially with a big company. And even the Valorant ones, I don't know if I could... Oh, I'm holding this out of frame, my bad. I don't know. I just get paranoid about copyright and stuff, but The Valorant one I have in mind doesn't actually use any of their IP though. IP? Yeah. Big Bird would sue my ass. And honestly, I don't have the money to deal with that, you know? This is the most annoying thing about doing such a small Aida cloth is that it keeps, like, the thread keeps getting hooked on this. Alright, so that's the donut done. The other thing with cross stitch, I don't know if we'll get this done today because they can take so long. Like, we were talking for maybe 40 minutes before I started. That's taken me 20 minutes to do. You don't have bake? You don't have backup? You don't have backup? What if I get sued, Bunny? Weird. Look, I'm working on it. You know, I'm looking at sugar daddy websites. I'm considering feet pics, selling them, not buying. So, you know, if anyone's interested, don't DM me. I regret that. The way I usually finish off a color, because I'm not going to go all the way up from, so we're here at the moment. Sorry, we're here at the moment. You can't see that. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Using for, yeah, stuff for gifts would be super cute. Yeah, stuff like that. I regretted it as I said it. It's fine. So we're here at the moment. Oh, fucking hell, this is so difficult. Hold on. Here. The next pink is up there, which would be approximately there. That, for me, is too far to pull thread all the way up. So we're going to essentially, like, stitch this off by threading it through the back of the cross stitch to just kind of tie it down pretty much, which enables you to avoid knots, because knots, while convenient, can make the back of a stitch look bad and have the potential to affect the front of it. Is that tight enough? Yeah. Have the potential to affect the front of it depending on what you're doing with the cross stitch later. Okay, so we're gonna keep that thread like that, I think. And we're gonna grab a new needle for the next thingy. Which I think this one will work. And we're gonna do brown. But that's a little donut. Thank you for the hydrate. I'm definitely not drinking any water. Bam! Fuck! Y'all are shitters. I'm just saying. What did I say? I'm considering feed pics, selling them, not buying. So, you know, if anyone's interested. You little shit. You cut out the don't DM me, you fuck. That's very funny. Bam. Thank you for that. That's beautifully cut. You know, I should be less surprised by you guys. That's Bam's love language, being a shitter. I think that's why Bam and Astro get along so well, because Astro is also a shitter. And she would admit it. So funny. What have I done? There we go. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to move on to the darker color. So I'm going to start probably with this little hand, and we're going to go around the donut and then there, and then we'll probably go up and around and then across maybe. The way I kind of look at stitching is to make it Sips Hot Milo and wiggles my eyebrows. You make it as convenient for yourself as possible, and also try to use as less, like have as like as small amount of waste as possible as well, because the more that you're switching like between like sides of the design or like going all over the place, you're using more thread. So you just try and like be as efficient with your thread as possible, but also not make it like super hard for yourself. How long is that? That's fine. There we go. But yeah, I was saying earlier, I've been cross stitching since I was like 8 or 9, like quite young. And it's definitely been like my go-to activity. Like if I like need, like obviously not gaming, like if I need something to do or keep my hands busy or whatever, or if I'm on holiday, if I'm on holiday, I love taking just a small cross stitch generally, because I've got this whole kit of stuff, and these. So that's kind of a pain to take places, but I'll take like, I'll take like a small kit with me. Perfect. Okay, wait, let's get back into full screen. Speaking of, okay, number 9. I think that's, which one? Is that the very last one? 1, 2, like the very last one we have left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's not the very last one. It's the second to last one that we have left. Okay. Thank you for redeeming that, Studs. This is from I've also, for some reason, gone over some of this I started in pencil and then changed my mind and went in pen. This is from the 15th of February, 2004. So I was 9. Dear Diary, Christmas is coming soon. Wait, Christmas is coming soon? Oh, maybe it's the 15th of the 12th and I've just forgotten the slash. Yeah, okay, I'm so sorry. This is from the 15th of December, 2004. So I was 10. No, I wasn't. I was 11. I am bad at maths. Christmas is coming soon. Yay! But I'm also in my sad corner. It's where I go when I'm upset. I think C is a fair weather friend. I must have just learnt this term. She is nice sometimes and mean other times. I think she is jealous spelled with an E at the end. I went through a period of time where I was put an E at the end. I will explain the sad corner in a second. Oh no. Ew, I hate this. I think she is jealous of me because I am popular just being me and she has to show off to be popular. It is so unfair. She is so mean. I was not popular. She's so mean. Anyway, we are doing strictly music and the final was today and I had to take charge because C was away. I should have been in charge with her, but I was left out and B or T got to help and she on the sheet roll organizer, C and I helped organize half of it. This makes no sense. I must have been angry. It is so unfair. I'm going to talk to her tomorrow if she's at school. Ew. I was not popular. I was like the definition of uncool and probably still am. I don't know why I was like, I'm popular just by being myself. Like, shut the fuck up. I was such a little weirdo. Oh my god, it's so funny. Oh my god. Willow, how you going? Seems I return, I get to hear a diary entry being read out. Yes, these are ridiculous. I love that this is included though because you're perfectly imperfect. Oh my god. Honestly, like these entries are wild. They're such a trip down like memory lane for me. Cause like I had a lot of feelings as a kid. So I don't know why this started, but I'll explain the sad corner. The way my room was set out with furniture, I had a little gap between my desk and it wasn't a chest of drawers, I don't think. Maybe it was like a little bookshelf. And if I was sad, I would go sit there, like between those two pieces of furniture. And I don't know why. So, there you go, I guess. And I just called it my sad corner. I no longer have a sad corner, I have a sad house. No, I'm joking. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess it is a healthy coping mechanism. Like, you limit yourself to one area when you're feeling sad, and that is your area to feel sad in, I guess. I've been good, Willow. I've been good. What's been going on? Yeah, don't backseat my cross-stitching, chat. It definitely is. And I remember very vividly, like, I told my mum about it. And she was like, you know, it's helpful because if I come into your room and you're sitting there, I know you're upset. Which is so wholesome. Because I mean, our family is not the best at communicating the best of times. So, yeah, very, very cute. It was very sweet. So, yeah, I don't know. I had so many issues with, like, kids when I was at school, which I think a lot of young people do, especially young women, because of how we're kind of... I won't go into it, but essentially, like, how we're raised, how quite often we are taught to look at other women as competition, whether it be for the attention of men, disgusting, or in, you know, the idea of what is conventionally attractive. Like, you're taught to... Essentially, we're raised to compete with each other, which is something that'll, like, I've definitely had to unlearn. And I've only really recently started to really unpack and unlearn in the last few years. So yeah, I just had a lot of issues with other, like, women, like, or girls, I guess, growing up. Anti-socialized, yes. There we go. No, I missed it. So yeah, I just, like, had a lot of issues, and I was, like, that kid that would, like, pride, or that young girl that would, like, pride themselves on being like, I'm friends with the boys. Like, shut the fuck up, no one cares. Like, just be friends with whoever the fuck you want to be friends with. It doesn't matter what, like, gender they are. So silly. I had to refresh. Well, welcome back, Willow. Welcome back. I've been having so many issues with Twitch lately, actually. Let's start from... Where should I start from? Start from this corner. Trying to make it as efficient as possible. Actually, let's start from this middle bit. This song's pretty. So if anyone's wondering, this is Lo-Fi Girl. It is DMCA free lo-fi music, and if you go on YouTube, they have, I think, 2 live streams going at the moment with 2 different types of music. For this one's like studying chill, and I think the other one that was going when I last checked was like sleeping, like if you need like some nice stuff to go to sleep to. But my guess is they change it depending on the time, but I could be wrong. It could just be these all the time. Yes. Isn't it annoying and cringe looking back and being like, ugh, like that is how I felt was, I felt that is how I had to be growing up. It just sucks. Especially now, like how many amazing, incredible women that I know. And it's like, how many wonderful friendships did I miss out with growing up because of this internalized bullshit, you know? But you know, at least I've learned. Oopsies, I knocked that again. Yeah, absolutely not our fault, for sure. It's how we're taught to be. And I'm just thankful that I didn't grow up to continue to be like that, you know? I get to really value and appreciate the women in my life. And And I was thinking about this last night as well, about even how excited I get when I play with another girl in a video game, or that I, like, randomly, like, get into a lobby with a girl. Valorant's a good example, how exciting it is, and just, like, yeah, being able to celebrate women is just really cool and pog. And I'm glad that I grew out of some of those bad, toxic behaviors. Or didn't grow out, that's the wrong term. I'm glad that I, like, unlearned them, really. Gamer girls are hot, we don't beat the rules. Yo, Stud's out here spitting absolute facts. It was a time, but I do feel like I understand more about children now and how to encourage them to empathize. That's such a good point. Willow, do you like Pusheen? Isn't it so cute? Such a cute kitty. 90s and early noughties were so encouraging. Yes, 100%, which is just cringe. Like, you saw it in media, you saw it in so many places. Very glad for the amazing friendships I have. I'll be absolutely nothing without them. I feel the same way. Like, I've learnt so much from the incredible women, both online and in my personal life. My manager now is a woman and a very good friend. We were friends before I worked for her in the manager, like, before she was my manager. And I've just learnt more from her about working and functioning in a workplace than I have really anyone. And she's very, I don't know, she's one of my favorite people I've ever worked with, to be honest. Oh, this is so difficult because the thread is so thick in this one spot. There we go. So that's our little donut. You adore it, always have. It's so cute. So we have 3 different patterns at the moment. We're just doing the one today. I don't know if we'll finish it because I keep talking. But there are 3 patterns. So we've got, this is the one that we're doing at the moment. Oopsies. And then we've got this one. And then this one. So we've got 3 different patterns. All right, that should be tied down now. So I'm just going to chop this out. Like so. Nope. Whoops. There we go. Then I'm gonna go on the outside. So we're gonna, I think we'll start, you can kind of see, I think we'll start on this side and then go around maybe, I guess. With this one, I think it's just gonna be easier just to do the full stitch, like the full cross as we go around. I wonder if I do these in the future, if I get maybe a top down setup or something so you guys can see a little better. I don't know. But this has been nice this morning. Very chill. I think it's nice to do something that's not a game on a Saturday. Don't need to mold at Valorant, you know? That's what the kids say, right? Mold. I don't know. I'm a gamer. Don't worry about it. I'm a gamer. Don't worry about it. This is not going through the hole. It's like puncturing. Oh, there we go. It's puncturing the fabric. How's that looking? If I'm generally doing a lot of stitching as well, like in one day, like if I'm trying to get a project done quickly, I do tend to use a like thumb, what is it? Like a thimble or whatever on this finger, because I get like calluses here if I'm doing a lot. I feel like my nails are gross, I'm sorry guys. But because we're only doing a little one today and I'm not stitching for the rest of the day, I'm not wearing it. It's super like annoying, like it's super, it makes it harder, but it does protect your fingers a little better. That is so true. I was getting so ragey last night at Valorant. I was not having a good time. Okay, so if we go 1, 2, 3, and then it's across. Down and up. Okay, 1, 2, okay. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. Oh, I hadn't thought about that. Silicone finger guards would be good. Because, okay, where is it? So it's this. And you can like tighten it and stuff, but it essentially sits like that. And it just protects the main parts of your finger that would get a callus. There are colours from another pattern that I'm doing, which I have actually shared a little bit of in the server. But it's one of those patterns that is just going to look like blobs of colour. Sorry, it's my boob right in the camera. I'm trying to like move my legs so I'm sitting on the other one. Anyway, it just looks like blobs of colour until it's really like progressing. So I probably won't share any more of it until more is done, I think. Oh, one of the other things I haven't been doing, I'll show you, it's really kind of unnecessary for this little thread, is like you grab your design, and then you hold it in the air and you just let the needle spin out. Because if there is any like tangles or anything, it's generally because the thread is starting to get a little bit twisted. And that's one of the best ways to sort of untwist it. And avoid those snags. And not the type you get from Bunnings, am I right, Australians? Guys, remember how I said I was cool in school? Just realized I don't know if I'm a server anymore or not. Can't remember last time I did a clean of it. It is an 18 plus server. But if you do exclamation Discord, thank you for the lurk, sweets. Exclamation Discord, if you're 18 plus, feel free to jump in. Just have to agree to the rules and you'll get access to everything. I actually need to make that clearer because I've just realized like last night it's really not clear that you need to agree to the rules to have access to it. But yeah. I haven't done a purge for a while though. That's not right. Yes, it is. But yeah, we've added some more stuff to the server. Like we've got the art and craft section. What else did we add? Is that the only thing we've added recently? I feel like we've just made it, thank you, Kara. I feel like we've made it a lot more cohesive. I like it a lot more now than I did when, like maybe 6 months ago. Astro's helped a lot with it as well. For those of you that don't know Astro, she's not often in streams. Oh, what have I done wrong? How have I done this wrong? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I've not done it wrong. She's not often in chat, but she does a lot of behind the scenes work, or help, with stuff. And we appreciate Astro. But yeah, she helped a lot with getting the server a little bit more cohesive and how I like. I've been thinking about adding, well, I did add the bot, I haven't set it up. I'm thinking about setting up a like question of the day bot, which I thought might be fun. Because I know one of the things... Of course, Willow. I know one of the things like with servers and stuff, some people can be shy to talk if there's not a lot. And because it's a really chill server. Like it's not like a super overly active one, which is, I think, suits this community pretty well. But I know some people can be a little bit like shy to talk if there's not stuff happening already. So I think like a question of the day might help people like come out of their shells a little bit if they did want to interact a little bit more within the community. And I also think it's a really good way to get to know each other. Because I feel like you guys probably know, like I share a bit about my life. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I am squinting to read them as well. Keeping Bam stimulated. Good move. Bam. You feel bad when you chat too much? Like in the server? No, I love it. I think it's great. Never ever feel bad. If you want to chat, please do. Yeah. Like, there's obviously absolutely never any pressure for people to overly interact in the server or in the community at all. But yeah, I think I want people to, yeah, feel comfortable if you want to. Absolutely. Let's go. I was thinking about like this community a little bit over these last few weeks. And I really think like I went through, I mean, you guys know that I took a couple, was it 2 weeks that I took off? And it was sort of a bit of a mental health break. I just needed to kind of step away and stuff, but I also wanted to sort of reevaluate what I wanted to get out of streaming, and all that stuff. And I think since that break, I have felt like I've had way more fun streaming the content that I've streamed since then. Like the fact that we are focusing on a game a week pretty much, and then on the weekends we just kind of vibe and do whatever. Like I've just had so much more fun, and I think just reflected in the community interaction and stuff, I think maybe you guys have really enjoyed the kind of change that we've had recently. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, that's better, Willow. That's way easier to read. Welcome back, you. Oh, Kara, that's precious. I love that. Yeah, so I think, like, I don't know, I think the break definitely did me good. I knew it would. But, yeah, I don't know, I think, like, I've really enjoyed being back to creating since that break, for sure. Like, way more than I was enjoying it before. I almost quit. Like, to be perfectly frank with you guys, I almost stopped. There was just a period of time where I was not enjoying streaming. I was hating content creation. I was comparing myself to everyone around me, which sucks when you have really talented and amazing friends and you're comparing yourself to them because they're so talented and amazing. And so you're comparing yourself to people that you adore. So if my friends could suck more, that'd be nice. No, like, yeah, I was just finding myself, I was almost being competitive, which is something I've never really had with streaming. And so the 2 weeks off was to sort of reset that, to spend time with my partner, to kind of think about what I wanted to get out of streaming. And honestly, like my content, I feel like has improved, my mood has improved. And I've definitely enjoyed streaming a lot more. There was a bit of dip in viewership when I first came back, which I was expecting. But I think since then we've kind of picked up more of steady numbers, and even beyond just picking up numbers, like we've like picked up new people, and people seem to be really like enjoying being in the community and stuff. So I just want to say thanks, guys. 1v1 them in Cali, will do. Actively sucking gigs. Hello? Legit. Yeah, exactly. It's hard, gigs. It's hard. Oh, no. Studs, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. No, you. No, you. Is that right? No. It's one more. Literally moving into this studio. I've been living here for months and I love it. Q, your bed's already made? I'll only suck at anything except art. Okay. Good. No, like, yeah, I think like taking that break was really important, and I've not really talked that much about it because I think like there's a point of oversharing and like necessary sharing and unnecessary sharing. So I like when things are super rough, I don't really tell you guys, but I think it's important to acknowledge like everything's really like being a creator in general can be really hard, especially when the content you're creating relies so much on your personality, right? Like I rely on you guys to like and enjoy me. And like it can feel, and this is when it starts to get unhealthy, it can feel like when people, like if someone that you are friends with doesn't watch your content, that can feel like a form of rejection where it isn't usually. You know, because your content, like I know 100% a lot of people who follow me don't give a shit about what I'm doing right now. And that's fine. That doesn't mean they don't like me as a person. But as soon as you start to kind of take it personally and like that's when I think, that's when I needed to take a break. Because I was like, I am putting myself into my content to the point where I'm basing my value as a human on it. And that wasn't healthy. The great break of 72. Bam really struggled that year. Bam, it was 2 weeks. Thank you, Gigs. Thank you, Cara. That means so much. And I'm not saying this to get you guys to compliment me. I mean, don't stop. Like, keep no. I'm just I guess trying to share with you guys where I was at, and honestly the fact that it's so much better now. Like I am just enjoying content, enjoying creating. I would not have considered doing this kind of stream 3 months ago. Because I would have been like, no one's going to show up, no one's going to enjoy it, no one cares. Whereas now it's like, I don't care if no one cares. I want to sit here and stitch and just talk to you guys. And if one person shows up and talks to me, that's fine. If no one shows up and talks to me, I probably would have done this anyway, even off stream. So, eat my ass, you know? That was aggressive. Anyway. Oh my god, not the dry paint, dude. I missed you guys through that break, but holy shit, it was so good for me. I finished Ghost. Did I tell you guys I finished Ghostwire? Oh, Q. You're honestly so sweet. I've adored getting to know you more over these last, like, almost 12 months, right? Ages. Personally, I'm sort of taking a break from Discord and posting on TikToks, those kind of things. Discord mostly because of my brother, though. Yeah, like, and taking that break is really, really important. And I think acknowledging that you need a break is super important, and respecting that boundary and stuff like that, I think is really important. So this is our donut. Yeah, I just think it's super important to be aware of when you need to do that stuff. I'm trying to think what way's the best way to go about this. I guess it doesn't really matter, actually. It's gonna end up in the same spot. New World was good for 2 things: mature wood and meeting Zell and studs. Yes. So true. So true. The mature wood. Honestly, like, New World, I get so, like, defensive about New World because it introduced me to so many people. I'm like, it's not a bad game. It's a bad game. No, it's not a bad game. But, like, yeah, I get, like, really... I need to switch feet that I'm sitting on. It was the most fun era. That was, like... I don't really, like, talk about this stuff a lot, but that was, like, the period of time where my channel started to get some traction. That was the first time I started averaging, I think, double digits organically, which is still something I fluctuate on. But, like, that was when my organic numbers started to go up a little bit more, which was really cool to see. And it's where I met so many cool people. It's where tech first started to bully me. Just a beautiful time in all our lives. It was so much fun. I really miss it. I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, I want to play again. Even just to log on and like just kind of fuck around, you know? I think if Gigs, have a lovely day. Honestly, I'm so happy that you've had your brother around this week and you've clearly had a great time together. That makes me so happy. So I hope you have a really good time together today. How do I do that? There we go. I think when the new content for New World comes out, it's gonna be, I think I will be super into it, in all honesty. This is so fiddly. I don't know why. This needle's, I'm using a different needle to what we used for the pink, just because I didn't want to unthread the pink. And it's a little bit fiddly. Oh, Q, say less. Say less. I wonder if, oh no, I can't next week. Wait, no, why can't I next weekend? Do I have something planned for next weekend? I was going to say next weekend we should do stuff, but I don't know. Willow, it was probably Undertale, I think, around that time. Because you've been around for a while, right, Willow? Since April. So you started watching me like a month after I started. Wait, Studs, you hit 60. What are you talking about? I forgot, but then I remembered. What a journey. When you said you were 59.5, I was like, I remember us being so excited about you doing something, and I thought it was 60. It has been a long year. It really has. This year is fucking dragging, guys. I just want it to be October already. I just want to be in the States, my guy. I feel like this is so off-center. I think it is kind of off-center, actually. Remember talking about the Muppet fight? Was that the one that I ended up having to... this is the only time I've ever done this. I had to edit the game file because I couldn't beat the fight. So I had to edit the game file to give my character an item that let me skip it. I'm pretty sure was that fight. Anyway, don't worry about it. It's the only time I've ever done it. I do really want to do Undertale again, actually. I probably will at some point. It's such a fun game. Yeah. Because I spent like ages on that fight and could not do it to save, literally to save my life. No, that's not in the hole. There we go. Far out. I think the eye of this is like the eye of this needle is just too thick, in all honesty. Bam, you can't prove that. I was so frustrated, like, yeah, I was so frustrated with that game. With that fight, sorry, not that game. The game is amazing. Highly recommend if people, I don't know, it's not for everyone, but if you like that style of game, it's classified as bullet hell, I think. Highly recommend playing it. If you're gonna stream it, be aware that the community are really difficult. Started Until my Xbox, but haven't got past Metaton? What? Where is that fight? In the game, I can't remember. Oh, wait, I can vaguely remember. It's about halfway, right? It's interesting though, because like I get Undertale and Deltarune confused quite a lot, like with the fights. So as you're talking, I'm trying to like remember which is which. Yeah. I honestly, for how like new I was to gaming, I'm surprised that we got all the way through Undertale the way we did. Because like, in all honesty, it's not an easy game. Depending on how you want to play it, it's really not an easy game. I do want to do a genocide run at some point. Maybe that's what I'll do on stream. Are we still in frame? Yep. I think maybe next time, should I move the camera to the other side so as I'm not, yeah, probably. If we do this again on stream, I probably need to move the camera a little bit. Oh, you had it spoiled? Well, I'm sorry, that's so frustrating. I hate that. We've had like a rough week for spoilers, actually. We've just finished Heavy Rain last night. Really good game, by the way. Detroit ruined, like, Detroit spoiled me for quality. But yeah, I liked Heavy Rain. Wasn't overly chuffed with the ending. I wish that it hadn't, like, the ending was spoiled for us by two different people, or two different accounts. It could have been the same person. But, sorry, I just keep being pinged. Oh. I kind of wonder how I would have found the ending had it not been spoiled for us. Like, how I would have experienced it. I don't know. Oh, Willow, that's really shitty. I don't know why. Have I returned? Am I back? I don't know if that was my internet or not. Hold on, let me refresh chat because nothing's showing for me. Thank you so much for having me, guys. That was weird. Oh, actually, it might have been my internet because the music stopped for a second as well. I missed you a lot, Studs. Not to be dramatic. Anyway, I don't know what I was saying. It went out for no reason. That was really weird. Wait, did Twitch die? Or was it like just because my internet, I don't know what happened. Maybe my music stopped. Anyway, I screamed. Actively yelling right now. See, that's a good thing about having my OBS right in front. You can see the cat hair all over my jammies. You specifically died and were resurrected. Thank you so much. Call me Jesus. Don't. That was so weird. Maybe my internet just dropped. Oh, the YouTuber that passed? Yeah, that's very sad. That is very sad, Willow. And that's what I'm here for, just to provide a little distraction, you know? Okay, we're gonna skip 3. And then we're gonna start. Ola, don't worry about it. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm hacking? Oh my god, Bam. Please? I'm begging. Don't hack my house. Okay, 5 across. Okay, we're gonna run out of thread, so I'm gonna have to start some more thread in a sec. Exactly. Exactly. Oh my god. Unless it's funny, then please stream it. The hacking? True. So true. Alright. Alright, what I might do is go back along here and then yeah, okay, that makes sense. One of the downside, I get really clammy hands, right? And it can be such a pain trying to stitch and not get gross clamminess all over the stitch. You know? Yeah, Willow, we were talking about it at the start of stream a little bit, about how sad it was, and about how grief over celebrities or public figures is a very valid type of grief, and important to acknowledge that it's okay to grieve people that you don't know personally, because especially in the age that we live in, even if you don't know someone personally, they could have still had effect on your life, you know, and it is really sad. Hey, how you going? Good morning. Good morning. All right. I reckon we'll go for another hour, and we'll see how much progress we've made in that hour. Yeah, I can imagine a lot of the community is talking about it. And I hope that they're all taking time for themselves, you know? Yeah, they really are. And it's something that's still so new to humans, you know? Something we're still learning about having, like, how to deal with. And yeah, it's just new. The internet's still new. The internet's still a baby. In the grand scheme of the world, still baby. So we're learning about it. Yo, the fact that it's 2022, does that fuck anyone else up when you think about it? Another 3 hours, non-refundable though. GST, batteries not included. Bam, I would love to go for another 3 hours, but I do have plans in like an hour. Sort of a thing towards world leaders, but now it's so global. The internet? I don't know much. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really know a lot about the community. Like, I've played Minecraft, but I don't... Hold on, I have a hiccup. Ow. Oh, wait, parasocial? Is that what you're meaning, Kara? I don't know a lot about, yeah, the Minecraft community. I've played Minecraft, but yeah, I just don't know about the community that much, but... Wait, this way. Where is it? But yeah, I think I can understand why people are really feeling a lot of strong emotions at the moment. I think it's important to be kind to each other. Parasocial, oh, like, okay, I get you. So, like, parasocial relationships was more limited to world leaders, and now it's, like, a more... Like, you don't have to be a celebrity to become known. Like, you don't have to be on TV or whatever. Toxic fandoms are cringe. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to be toxic? How about don't? Have y'all heard of, you know, not? No one makes me laugh as much as I make me laugh. Actually, there's like one person, but you know. Q, I am famous. Don't worry about it. Ola, I started stitching when I was quite young. So I started stitching when I was like 8 or 9, and it was because I was just like given a kit by someone. And I remember it was like a bear or something, like a teddy bear sitting on books. I think it was sitting on books. And my first stitch was bad because I didn't know the technique, hadn't really learned much about it, was just kind of fucking around, was given very bad advice by my mum. I will call her out. She told me the worst technique ever. Anyway, don't worry about it. Mum, I love you. But I will call your ass out. I don't know if that's where I need to go. It is. And yeah, I just slowly sort of learnt more about it and have improved the technique and stuff. And it's just so relaxing. It's so fun. You can, like, there's so many patterns and stuff available now. Okay, go down. And then across. Let's... I don't know. I just really like it. It's just such a fun thing to sort of do with your hands, like across one. There we go. Doesn't really require a ton of thought and is super relaxing. Like, I really enjoy doing it. The most frustrating I've probably ever found it is when, like, I've definitely made some mistakes that have meant I've had to, like, undo an entire stitch, like an entire pattern that I've started. But that happens a lot less now that I'm better at it, in all honesty. Now that I'm, like, the best cross-stitcher in the world, that happens really rarely. I said that too seriously. It was definitely meant to sound a lot more sarcastic. Alright, one more underneath this. I'm, like, holding this so close to me, sorry. Oh. Alright, so this is kind of what I was talking about when stuff starts to get tangled. So you just pull this out, pull that through, and then chop this extra off. Oh, it is so relaxing. And you can get some, like, honestly, on Etsy, you can get some really nice patterns that you can download, but then you obviously have to buy, like, the fabric and stuff. But you can also, there's companies on Etsy or people on Etsy that do the full kit. So they'll send you the fabric, they'll send you... not all of them, but some send you, like, a hoop or something. And then, like, needles and things like that, which help when you're starting out. I am very lucky that, one, I've been doing it for a while, so I've kind of got a collection of threads now. But two, my mum owns a, like, fabric store. And so she has a large supply of threads that I sort of take from her. Ola, I need to show you. I've done 2 Pokemon designs, given one to my brother and one to my sister, and they were stunning. Like, they are some of my favorite designs. My sister's is definitely my favorite that I've probably ever made. And I will have to I think I'll have to get her to send me a picture, because I don't know. Oh, it might be on my personal Instagram, maybe. So I'll see if I can grab them off that. But they're very cool. Oh, I think you'd really like them. So the one that I did for my brother was the original Pokemon Game Boy game. A shot of the house with the character in front of it. How did the kids go, Brewster? And then the one I did for my sister was the alphabet, with a Pokemon under each letter. And yeah, very, very cool. Yeah, and I got both the designs off. Oh wait, did I get them off Etsy? I can't remember if I got them off Etsy, actually. Anyway, they were really, really cool. Actually, yeah, they were. They were, what's the company? Fuck, that's gonna bug me. I'm gonna have to look up the company, because I'm pretty sure I've got a bunch of their stuff saved on Etsy. Ooh, crocheting, something I've never done, but always wanted to. I'm doing really well. How are you doing? I'm having a very nice chill day. Oh, here we go. Fangirl Stitches. Is... Oh, wait, no, that might not be where I got the Oh, they do have Pokemon ones, though. But I don't know if that's where I got the Pokemon ones that I'm thinking of. It is. Okay. All right. I'll drop in chat the one that I did for my sister. But I will also show you guys a photo of it in the server. That link looks suspicious. Yeah, this is the same one. It took me ages, but like $8 Australian for that is pretty, like, it's a massive poster, massive pattern, sorry. It took me a very long time, Ola, but it was so worth it for the reaction I got from my sister. She fucking loved it. Yes. Oh my god, the soft yarn would be amazing for it, actually. Oh, I'm sorry that you didn't sleep well. Is your dog just like fussy at the moment, or? Sorry, I'm trying to coordinate something. Sorry, guys. Oh, I didn't even know you could finger crochet, but found the best yarn for it because it's fluffy and velvet. That sounds so nice. It is coming along really well, actually. I'm really happy with it. My goal, I don't know if it'll happen, but my goal is to get all of the brown done today. We've got another hour of stream, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Oh, poor baby. Poor chicken. I hope she's doing okay. I am also old and sometimes whine through the night, you know? I feel that. See? I made myself laugh. Thank you for the hydrate. Is it funny? No. Did I laugh? Yes. She's asleep on her bed. I love that for her. I love that. Oh, Brewster, I missed your comment. Kids were good though. No, oh, no one wanted to leave the house. Honestly, I feel that. It was so cold this morning. I was frozen. I have nothing to mute. Shoom. Shwing. Like that? I don't know, dude. That's funny though. Yeah, my hands are so clammy now. It's also hard because, excuse me, it's such a small, like, hoop. It's definitely also very off-center, but whatever. You live, laugh, love, as the kids say. And by kids, I mean definitely boomers called Karen. Pew, pew! Oh my god. Sorry guys, I'm being so rude. I used to work at a muffin break. What kind of muffin? Tell me about it. Honestly, in detail. I want to know. It's 2 a.m. You're not do you wait? What do you use, like a program when you do art? Willow, like, do you use like Procreate or something? Butterscotch and choc chip. Wait, there was no chocolate chip? That's so rude. They are, Brewster. I used to work there, and at the end of the day, we could take home muffins. Like, because they wouldn't keep them beyond a day. Like, they were baked fresh every single day when I worked there. I assume it's the same process now. But yeah. Oh, fuck me. We almost got through a whole stream without me doing it. I just jabbed my finger. Yeah, and it was dangerous. They just forgot the chocolate chip. Cringe. Oh, it was. Like, the amount of free... Honestly, I would have muffins for breakfast so many mornings because I would just have taken them home the night before. But what I had to kind of stop doing it when I started working an office job and doing less hours there because, like, the amount of muffins I was eating was being offset, obviously, by the amount of, like, active work and walking around that I was doing when I was there. Then when I started an office job, it was no longer being offset. Oh no, it's tangled. Okay, that's a good example though of why you should check the back. Is that IBS paint? Usually draw traditionally first though. Oh, that's cool. Walk past a Donut King on my way to work. It's so hard not to get... Oh, nothing better than a good, fresh, hot cinnamon donut. Cinnamon? Is there ever too much muffins? You know what, you have a great point. I didn't consider that. And you know what? No, there's no such thing as too many muffins. Let me turn the music up a little bit. I feel like there was one song that I had to turn it down in because it was a little loud, but now I feel like it's gone quiet again. Simba-nyum-nyum. Draw traditionally, then move to digital. Best of both worlds. Yes. I love that for you guys. I do not, like, this is my creativity, what I'm doing here. I cannot draw. I cannot paint. This is my form of creative expression. And I mean, it's a pretty good one. This is pretty fun. Go there every Wednesday and Friday for hot drink and muffins. It's a tradition. That's such a sweet tradition to have. Why Wednesday and Friday? Does it just coincide with where you're near it? Like near the store? Brewster, I've done that too. Like, if I go somewhere regularly enough for them to remember what I order, I stop going there. I'm like, I go here too much. I need to stop. Like, if someone's like, oh, you have this coffee, I'm like, no, you're never going to see me again. I'm never coming back here, mate. I hate it. And I know it's something that I used to try and do as a barista. I used to like to remember customers' orders, but as a customer, fucking hate it. Absolutely hate it. And that's what anxiety is. Oh, what did you create, Willow? Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. Did she get very well? Tell me more. You know what? Grease, kind of a fucked up movie. Whoops. Is it a good movie? Subjective. Do I think it's a good movie? Yes. Does that mean it's not fucked up? No. It's because we go to Castlemaine and Kyneton and grab a hot drink. We just added the muffins recently. Oh, I love that. I love that. Wait, you created a few species? Wait, how so? Tell me more. Brewster, that's so funny. I would absolutely die. I would hate it. If, like, to be like, where have you been? It's been ages. I would be like, besties never coming back. You're never gonna see me again. I'm moving towns. Oh my god. Something I enjoy in loathe in equal measure, yeah. Haven't back since. Honestly, mood. Honestly, mood. And the thing is, they would love that you went there and were a regular, and they would, like, they probably did miss you. But that makes, it has actually made me feel anxious. Nah. That's so funny. Bruce, I'm sorry that you went through that. Oopsies. But yeah, that's the thing. Like, they would fucking, like, they clearly value you as a customer. But yeah, my anxiety says no. They always gave you extras. That's the best kind of relationship to have with, like, a food place. If they're giving you extra food, it's like, fuck yes. I'm coming here forever. I always get really paranoid that, like, my Uber drivers remember me. Because I don't, like, leave my house very often. Because I don't like to do that. Anyway. Oh, I think it's going to be up too high. And I always get worried that my Uber drivers remember me. No one's ever said anything because they just leave it at the door. So they could remember me and I just don't know. Let's just move this a little bit more because I'm, like, slowly adjusting my... What is your go-to Indian food? Like, order is probably a better way to put that. I'm a little bitch, so I never get anything spicy. It's usually just, like, butter chicken or something. Oh no, it's not up too high. It is probably off center a little bit more than I would like this to be, but that's okay. Oopsies. Butter chicken, yes. With stuffed cheese naan? I've never even heard of that, and my lactose intolerant heart needs it. Little Asian place that does some really nice food. One day I ordered something and it got lost, so others got their food before me. They gave me an extra, I love bao buns, and didn't give anyone else waiting anything. Oh, that's so sweet. Wait, what's a onion bahi? What's that? I love onion. I'm glad that we're all on the same page with butter chicken though. Originally they were for a game being made on Roblox. I got rejected because of anatomy, even though it was good for being outside of my comfort zone, and just kind of made them into a species from a fictional planet. Ooh, that's so cool. What are you gonna do with the characters? Or, like, with the species? It's like an onion fritter? That sounds amazing. I forget that for white people that the butter chicken is made not spicy. Yes. Yes, for the white people like me who are lil bitches, I can't have spicy food. I've tried, but I grew up, like, not having spicy stuff. So, like, if something's slightly spicy for me, I'm like, oh boy, it's a hard time. Joining here, butter chicken. Nice. Yeah, we're talking about our favorite Indian dishes, Bog, which I'm sure you have many thoughts on, considering that's where you're from. I have never had cheesy naan. I've had garlic, like garlic naan. How I'm missing out. I'm getting so like, but yeah, bao buns. Oh my god, my mouth is watering thinking about them. They're so good. What about Nando's? Do you get lemon and herb? Yes. Can you look at me? Look at me in the face. What do you think? Do I look like I would have anything else? You look up white person in a dictionary, there's a photo straight up of me. Like stereotypical. Actually, maybe not stereotypical. Just because I don't know if that has, like, you know. I don't know what a stereotypical white person is, but when it comes to spiciness, it me. That's so cool. That's really cool, Willow. I love that for you. I do my best to try and break out of those stereotypes, but I just gotta embrace the fact that your girl always gonna be a little bitch, and that's okay. Sometimes you just gotta embrace that about yourself, you know? Fun fact. I'm going to put my mum on roast on blast for the second time this stream. That's totally fair, Bog. No worries. My mum used to make steak by grilling it in the oven. So for the longest time, I thought I hated steak, when in fact, I hated the taste of what was essentially cardboard. Now as a grown-up, steak, very nice. Mum has learnt how to cook better. In her defense, she makes the best roasts. And she's fully aware of her shortcomings with steak. Hot chicken, a seasoned fried chicken originating in Tennessee. Doesn't have to be spicy. I'm looking forward to it. That sounds so good. Sometimes up in my state, but it's still got to be medium rare. Yeah, my mum used to, like, if you think about, you know the memes? Okay, you know the memes about, like, this steak isn't well done, it's congratulations. Like, that was my mum's steak. It was congratulations. Like, it was so cooked. Wait, you don't like steak? I mean, that's fair, Willow. Not everyone likes red meat. Like, my sister was, for the longest time, not a fan of red meat at all. Oh, it's kind of making me hungry, too. I do have a croissant in the fridge that I might have later. A little croissant. Où est le croissant? My mum, yeah, maybe it's a mum thing. I don't know. They do, bless their cottons. They do their best. And you love to see it. Snack pack? Wait, yes, what is in the snack pack? Is that like a... Actually, what? Yeah. I'm trying to think what place, like food places do snack packs that I can think of. It's just the texture of certain foods. Oh, yeah. Willow, that's totally understandable. I think that's why my sister didn't like red meat for a long time, was because most of the red meat texture she just didn't like. So yeah, that's valid. If, for me, I really like fish, right? But if fish is cooked a certain way, it fucks up the texture and it makes me physically uncomfortable. Like, I did it, like, recently. where I just messed up what I was cooking. And the texture was so bad that I felt uncomfortable for the rest of the day. Because I could feel it in my mouth and it just felt so uncomfy. This is looking so cute. Look how good this is. I love this pattern. I think this is adorable. Kebab meat on top of... Oh my god, my mouth is watering. A baby. Why can't I get it in? Oh, there we go. That's what he said. One of the other things that I usually do, and I'm not doing it because this pattern is so small, but one of the things that I usually have to do is like color in where I've been or cross it out essentially, because otherwise I get lost. There are some patterns that are very, very difficult and you get lost very, very easily in them. But I'm not really having to do it right now because this pattern isn't too confusing. It's relatively straightforward, which is delightful. And once again, a massive thank you to Q, because Q gifted this to me and this has just been so delightful. Thank you, thank you. It's something that I've definitely worked on for a long time with my technique and stuff. Like my early patterns were not the best. It's like with everything, practice makes perfect, right? Like you improve every design you do, and when you learn new techniques and stuff, and when I, you know, listen to other people who stitch a lot and the things that they do to make their work cleaner. Thank you, Q. Love salmon, will absolutely cry if there's ever any... Oh, yes. I love salmon so much. Salmon is a good fish. Yeah, this design is stunning. That's the thing that helps as well. Like, if you get a good design, your work is likely to look nice. Especially a design that's like a franchise design. Like, because Pusheen, which reminds me of poutine. Anyway, yeah, it's a very well-known character. So it definitely makes it look better. Brewster, why would you send that to me? I want it. Why would you send me a picture of what you're about to eat? Are you trying to torture me? Need to share? Can you share and bring it to my house? It looks so good. That's such a good lunch. Oh my god. Can't go back to other fishes now, and I'm famous for my salmon. What's that? Soupe? Am I saying that right? Oh, soup. Okay. I've never heard of salmon soup. No, it's fine. I've never apologized for a typo. I legitimately thought it was just a type of, like, dish that I didn't know. Yeah, you'll never have to apologize for typos. It happens. Oh, taro, oh my god. Yes, that bubble tea. Taro bubble tea. Yum. I've only recently had it, and it was because of a suggestion from Studs, actually. I'd never had taro bubble tea before, and I was in her chat talking about... That's twitch.tv/Studs. That's 2 S's at the front, 1 at the back. I was in her chat, like, talking about how I was ordering bubble tea, and she started talking about taro bubble tea. I was like, I've never had it before. And she's like, it's purple. I'm like, well, I need it. And now I love it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was super nervous about today's stream, right? Because I'm not a just chatting streamer. So I was like, what if I don't talk about anything? What if I can't think about anything? But I feel like we've had good chats today. I've had a good time. Oh, I've assumed this was a mirror image. Is that right? Yeah, I've done it right. So what I'm doing right now is basing the design off the other side because it's mirrored. So I did worry that I'd fucked it up, but it's okay. I didn't. Wintermelon? Tell me what wintermelon is. Honeydew and taro close seconds, yeah. I know. I was like, what if I don't have anything to talk about? And what if chat's bored today with me? I was like, so worried. Because I'm not a chatting streamer. Like, there are people out there who do just chatting segments and they're so engaging. And I'm like, what if I can't hide behind my shitty gameplay and people learn that they don't like me? Damn, hipsters and their bubble tea. Sips my coffee. Imagine spelling coffee wrong, Bam. That's fucked up. There's a bubble tea shop in a mall a few towns over, but my mother refuses to let me get one to try because they are expensive, Willow. They are expensive. You can get like ones to make at home that are less expensive per serve. I love those combination emotes. They're so good. We've got that one. There's a wine time one. There's a guitar one that's so funny. All right. I was hoping that this thread would last me the rest of the brown, but it's not going to, so I'm going to have to start another thread in a sec. But that's okay. Because this one's getting kind of hard to use because we're getting near the end of it. Ah, yeah, see, it's almost pulling through. You'll never convert me, Zell. I'm a convertible. Bam, you good? Wintermelon is a sweet nutty flavor? Okay. So is wintermelon is it the flavor or is that like a fruit or something? So I like both tea and coffee, right? So if I'm having a coffee, it's always a almond, generally iced latte, but if it's like very, very cold, I'll have a normal coffee, like a hot coffee. Or like if I'm making it home, actually, it's always a hot coffee, but if I'm buying it, it's iced. But as for tea, I've been drinking, I can't get this under anything. Lemon and ginger tea I've been drinking a lot of recently. That's been really good. I cannot get this under anything. This is so... Oh, there we go. I don't like how far that I've had to pull that over, right? So it's ended there, but I've had to pull it to the middle because there's nowhere here that's easy to tuck it under, but that's okay. Okay. That should be fine. I can't be fucked trying to fix that, but that'll be fine. Because we'll stitch... Oh, let's do one more, because I'm paranoid it's going to pull. Strong English tea or caramel latte, yes. Oh, I have sugar-free vanilla syrup that's actually been really nice in coffees. Wax gourd, okay. Alright. That sounds cool. Iced peach tea, yes. Peach iced tea is my favorite iced tea. If I'm buying iced tea out, oopsies, and it's not boba, peach iced tea. Actually had one this morning. I bought a coffee and an iced tea from where I went because I was so thirsty, and now I'm busting. Well, actually, I'm not busting that bad. I did pee before stream. Anyway, you guys don't need to know. I felt the same growing up, Cara. Like, I wasn't a huge tea fan. But now as a grown-up, I fuck with tea. I fuck with tea. Imagine, honestly, Brewster, so cringe. My favorite thing about that is how much Tech dislikes it. Like, I will never ever remove that coffee thing purely because of how much he dislikes it. If all of chat was like, get rid of it, I'd be like, no, I simply cannot. Only since this year you've started. Thank you so much for spelling coffee correctly. Also, the lore behind that coffee spelling is based on a very old diary entry of mine where I spelt coffee like that. Then chat memed the fuck out of it, and then the lovely Shop and Cart, who was a mod here and a fellow streamer, made it so as when every single time someone says coffee, it autocorrects or doesn't. I guess it like correct. Yeah, Stream Elements corrects them. Anyway, I love explaining things so coherently. Anyway. Willow, I didn't really enjoy coffee until like probably my late teens, to be honest. And I think my mum expected me to dislike it because she was like, yeah, that's fine, whatever, you can have one a day. And then I loved it, and now I have an addiction. But you know what? It could be cocaine. I'm just saying, it could be cocaine. What would you prefer me to be addicted to, Mum? Coffee or cocaine? Pick one. Oh, fuck. That's karma for saying cocaine twice on stream. Oh, this might not undo. Fuck. This may not undo. That's annoying. Still love tea better. That's fair. Tea is really good. Oh, there we go. Oh no, it did undo. Oops. Because that was the only other option I could think of. Okay. Hi, ma'am. I just want it to be as dramatic as possible. You know? Hi, darling. Yeah, really? Can you see the thread? You see the thread? Let's see it. Hey? Hold on, let me show you guys. Okay, off the desk, bub. I know. Hey? Thank you for the lurk, Q. For a little bit, please no cry. Okay, I'll hold back the tears as long as you promise to return. Hi, I know. You want to play with the string, but you can't, my love. You can't. She's precious, isn't she? Hey? Okay, that's the camera. That was technically your camera, but then you stopped sleeping in here, remember? Off you go. Come on. No, you're gonna... Okay, you're gonna fall. Anyway. I adore her as well. She's precious, isn't she? She was born at the end of 2016, so... No, the end of 27? No. She's like 4 or 5. So she's still like pretty young, which is good. But yeah, she's adorable. I love her so much. I didn't think about where this had moved to. Thank you for the hydrate. And the stretch. She is still a little kitty. She's a little angel baby. Thank you, Willow. Ugh. Yeah, she's stunning. I don't actually know why she's jumping up here now. Like, the heater's on, she should be fine. Usually she jumps up if she's cold or wants food. Although she could just want attention right now, which is fair. I have been talking for a few hours. She's probably like, who are you talking to? Like, all my friends. Don't worry about it, okay? Oopsies. Now there's cat hair in the design. How can I get it out? There we go. Has to be one of us that has good posture. It's not me. That's the downside to stitching, like, because you have to kind of hunch over, really. Like, you're always sort of looking down, because stitching like this isn't, and holding it up in front of you, like, just isn't really cohesive. Pisces! Thanks so much for the host sweets. I hope you're having a good night. Crazy lady talking to her computer again. Crazy woman. Oh, now it's like all fucking tangled and shit. There we go. How do I get this? Fuck! I fixed it, don't worry. Alright, so this darker thread seems to be twisting a little bit more, which is interesting. Because, like, we have one on this side, you can kind of see it. We've got one that's a little bit fucky-wucky. But what can you do? Now I can't get it through the hole. Bean from school. I have the posture of a bean from school and doing art. Yes, I thought you meant a bean that had been at school. And I was like, an educated bean. We love to see it. But I understand. Oh, what is that pulling through? Fuck. It's not pulling through well. Oh, there we go. That's a bit better. Okay, let me cut this off. I've realized, like, very recently, I used to have a lot of back problems growing up, like upper back problems, that I think all stemmed from my backpack at school and having to carry around so much shit with me all of the time. Because I no longer have the issues that I have because I don't carry around a backpack full of books anymore. I don't know if it's cat hair or fluff from the design that's getting in my nose. Space Glow, remember something from my old primary school in England? Very cool. What do you remember? Share with the class. Stream Elements, thank you so much. All those pesky cross-stitch back seating. Cringe. Look how good it's looking! Swear to fuck, if anyone spoils this design, get absolutely banned. Oh, might be cat hair. It's very, very itchy now. All right, so that's all the brown done. Doesn't that look nice? That's actually quicker than I thought it was going to be. So I think what we're going to do before I end stream, there are 3 lines. Where is it? There are 3 lines up the top here that we'll do, and we'll also color in the heart, because the rest won't be overly interesting to watch anyway. So we'll do that, and then I'll probably finish it tonight, maybe, depending. And probably post something in the server in the next couple of days. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Like, I honestly have had such a good time. Like, this has been such a vibe. Sharing with you guys, like, one of my hobbies. Just been really nice. Hold on, I'll read that in a sec. Let me finish off this stitch. I think for the next ones I should use a bigger hoop, because this hoop is very small and fiddly. But I don't know if I can use a bigger hoop just because the fabric is so small. I don't know. Designs like this are tough to figure out how to do properly or efficiently. Oh, that's so lovely, Willow. That's gorgeous. Butterflies are honestly so precious. I'm glad you guys have loved this. I've liked starting a little earlier, starting my day earlier. I've still got half my day left, pretty much, which is delightful. Lots of time to be productive. The only thing that I don't like about this kit, I don't know if I said this earlier. Now you guys can see how ridiculously I sit. Like I switch between sitting on which leg. Anyway, we'll do the pink first because I got it threaded already. So the threads aren't, they're not the brand that I normally use, which is fine, but they don't have a corresponding code. It's just the colors. They haven't given us the code for these colors. So I don't know what I'm going to do with these threads once we finish all the designs, because we've got more thread than we need. Oh my God. One thing I could do maybe is try and find this in a bigger design and do this. Because this isn't a design that's included. So either find that or try and blow these up bigger to use more of the thread and do like maybe a big one or something. I don't know. We'll see. Because essentially the threads can't be used elsewhere, which is probably the only downside. They're all monarch butterflies. That's so nice. I love that you guys found them and like raised them, became their parents. Honestly, so precious. All right, let's do this. My hands are so sweaty. I've got so much cat hair everywhere now. Disgusting. All right, let's do this. Yeah, let's do it like this. Go one above it.
This is how I make an entrance known to few. This is how I make an entrance. Pew pew, pew pew, pew pew, less than 3.
Euros, that was 10 out of 10. I loved the rhyme. Euros, thank you for the biddies. How are you going? That was great. That got a good laugh out of me. Holy. Fucking hell, that tickled me. Bloody tickled me, eh? I know why I went British. I don't know why you guys watch me sometimes. Hello? I'm touched. Me too. Me too. Euros really does know how to make an entrance, and honestly, an icon. Can you guys see it? No, because So I'm holding it like a little gremlin. Master plan in the works. Bam. Immediately suspicious. Oh, Euros, I'm so sorry you're feeling shitty. I hope that things get better. I hope you're doing okay. It was in like primary 2 as well. We did eventually let them go. I figured. You can't keep butterflies contained. But that is so sweet. Okay, Bam. Alright, buddy. We'll see about that. World domination. Let's do that way, actually. And try and... There we go. Tighten it a bit more. Okay, now we can cut the end of this off. Oh, perfect. Okay, that actually does work well. Oh, fuck. I think I need new, like, these because they're broken and stuff as well. Fun fact 2, I never went to nursery. Wait, what's nursery? Is that just like kindergarten? Oh, I should turn that upside down. I don't think I'll get any spicy messages, but you can never be too careful. Okay, it's like kindy. Okay, that makes sense. Fun fact, since we're sharing them, my state in Australia has just made kindergarten free. As well as getting your license. There's no fee for getting your license. So you, obviously, if you're doing lessons or stuff, that's still going to cost money. But the actual license fee for getting your initial learners and then permit, not for full license, but yeah, learners and permit is free. Which I think is fantastic because it makes learning to drive way more accessible for young people. Even though petrol prices are through the roof, it does make transport way more accessible for young people, which I think is amazing. Apparently not. Apparently it wasn't free. Yeah, you and Brewster. I didn't realize it, but yeah, apparently I had to pay for it. Which to me doesn't make sense. Hi, Lee. Expensive as hell in Austria? That's wild. Oh, Euros, I'm sorry. Please be kind to yourself and take care of yourself. And know you are loved and appreciated and valued. Giant statue of a half-peeled banana with a skull face carved on it. Don't worry about it. We also have a giant pineapple, I think. We have a lot of giant things here. Including, but not limited to, my ass. I'm joking. It's not even that funny, but I thought it was funny. Hi, Dresh. Pineapple, yes, Sunshine Coast. Wait, we have a giant... Oh, we have a giant pumpkin? I don't know. I honestly didn't even realize it cost money before it was announced that it was now free. I'm also now worried that I have that information wrong, since everyone's so surprised that it's now free. We have a giant pumpkin in the east. I want to see the pumpkin. Oh, I just realized I did this wrong. Oh well. Euros, don't worry about it. You're so lucky I can't add quotes. I need to fix the quote thing, actually. I need to ask Cal. Cal is an absolute legend at commands, and I need to move everything to mix it up. If Bam were here, yes, that is true. Bam would have clipped that. Bam, don't worry about it. Saw that on a Gigs thing? Oh, like when Gigs was playing Geo? Hashtag Bam Bam. We have a lot of giant things here too, but they're in the middle of nowhere. Yeah. I think ours are like touristy, like in touristy places from memory, but I could be wrong. Oop. There we go. Look how good it's looking. On Geo? Oh, that's cool. Don't ever want to live in the really stay in the formerly don't know anymore what land of Highland cows Kansas. Yeah, I'm pretty happy in Australia. I was thinking about it the other day. I don't think I would ever consider moving permanently to the States. Probably for like temporary or like extended holidays or something, but I'm pretty settled here. I own a house. Like, I don't really want to worry too much about moving overseas right now. So there's a seafood shop with a giant prawn, a fruit place with a giant orange, all close to you, Dresh. Oh my god. You live in the land of giant things. And honestly, I love that. Being a menace today has been completed. True, Bam. You have achieved all you need to achieve in life today, and I love that for you. You've had such a productive Saturday morning, Bam. You can just, like, sleep for the rest of the day. You're streaming early. Yes, Euros. Very early today. Usually I don't start until, like, half an hour to an hour ago. But wanted to just do a nice cozy stream. Nice cozy stitch-in stream. Which is slightly tilting at the moment because it's very, very hard to thread through the back of this design. Oh my god. Brisbane doesn't have much else going for. Oh no. I'm trying to think if I've been. I think I've been to Brizzy for work, but I don't know if I've ever been like to Brizzy on like a holiday or anything. Like a trip. Like to live in Ireland or Australia one day. Australia is lovely. Definitely not perfect. I don't think any country is necessarily perfect. But yeah, I quite like living here. We're an incredibly lucky country. Yeah, big fan. 10 out of 10 top of the class, Australia. I would like to move to Costa Rica like other sensible black folks are doing. We got a whole expat community down there. Wait, why Costa Rica? Weather is perfect. It's not the US, but close enough to visit and it's peaceful. Nice. I won't lie, I'm very bad with geography, so I did not know where it was. But when you said down there, I did assume south of the US. So I'm proud of myself. After fuck-assing around, food has been ordered. Brewster, I've never heard that, like fuck-assing around, but I want to say it all the time and nothing else ever again. We moved to Canada, but it's having its own issues for now. So I'm not really considering it. That's fair. That's totally fair. Euros! I was like, what did I say? This is why I'm not a Just Chatting streamer. I can't get my fucking mouth shut. I also fuck-assed around before ordering. That's so funny. Oh, man. Look, okay, I don't know if you guys can see it, but because my hands are so clammy, they're starting to go like that. Like, and I always have clammy hands, but they're starting to go like wrinkly because of the moisture. Yeah, exactly. Mouth is as big as, Oh, man. What can you do, my dude? What can you do? Leia's being naughty. I don't know what she's doing, but she's definitely being naughty. Exact same person. Exact same person. Have I ever seen Brewster and Kara in the same room? No. You know what that means? Including but not limited is my new favorite euphemism. Fuck. So, this is my last stream. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. You've been found out, Brewster. Get fucked. What can I say? Still have an hour left from work and we're all done since an hour and playing with our phones. This one guy who's nowhere near done. Oh, that poor guy. That poor guy. That's funny though. Bless him. Lee, what kind of, and obviously you do not have to share if you're not comfy. What kind of work do you do now? Because I know you started a new job, but I don't know if you've ever like said what kind of work you do. Like, obviously don't dox yourself, but, you know, if you're comfy sharing, I'd love to know. All right, so now we're going to do these 3 lines. Not our fault he's slacking. Absolutely not your fault. That's so true. Along here. And then the last thing is this color, all as, like, essentially, like, the background, like, coloring it in, which I will do off stream. Because we've got, like, the main thing of it done. The jig is up, baby! Get absolutely destroyed. Okay. Shit. Oh, there we go. Fuck. Is that right? Metalworking, anything from forging to painting. Oh, very nice. That's so cool-y. My hands are starting to shake, which I do think is just because of doing intricate work. Yeah, there we go. They do this sometimes while I play Val. Like, I sometimes have, like, it's not a tremor, it's just like a, like, it's not a thing that is concerning. It's just like a, I don't know. If I do something really focused, I start to, like, do a little shake or whatever every now and then. If I hit the camera one more time. 2 posters from a game that I definitely didn't print in school or anything. Continue to... Oh, that's rough, Willow. That is hard. That is hard. I'm not a doctor, but look into what the laws are around what you can share or what you, like, how, because I'm pretty sure, well, I know for a fact in Australia that you don't have to have a parent in the room when you go to a doctor. I don't know if that's reliant on you being a certain age. But doctor-patient confidentiality and things like that, if you're really concerned about any element of your health, please speak to a GP.
Oh my. 15 months of subscribbling? In another month, it'll be driving. How long did it take for you to get your full driver's license? Dizzy hashtag big hugs from Phil.
Phil! How you going? Thank you for the 15 months. It's wild. Thank you, thank you. How long did it take me to get my full license? 3 years, I think, or to get where I could drive on my own, 3 years. But then I wasn't off my permit, whatever the fuck P stands for, until I was 21, I think. Man Brewster. That's so funny. Caramel Roland. That's so funny. But yeah, like, the way Australia works, when you turn 16, you can get your learners. And then between 16 and 18, and then you can't go for your P plates until you turn 18. And you have to have done when I was learning, it was 120 hours. I think now it's up to 160 in my state of driving with a fully licensed, so not someone on Ps, a fully licensed driver in the passenger seat with you, and they have to be alert. They can't be sleeping, they can't be distracted, they can't be on their phone. Like, they have to fall into the rules that you're under because they're supervising you. And yeah, then you can do your test after that. And I failed the first time I did my test because I hit the curb, and that counts as an accident, which is very silly. I don't think it should count as a full accident. And it was the only mistake that I'd made, which was really frustrating. And then the second time I passed. Especially forging, but the best part is it's not stressful. Need a set number of piece an hour. That's great. That's really good, Lee, because I know you weren't loving your last job, right? So I'm really happy that you're really enjoying this one. That makes my heart happy for you. Yeah, Willow, I think I would recommend speaking to a GP. See if you can go and see one privately, I think. Like, not, like, when I say privately, I mean on your own. We can do a P off course where they show you 2 hours of car crashes, essentially to scare you into not being a dickhead on the road. Jesus Christ. I was only on my Ps for 6 months when you were 17, really? And then you got fully licensed? I guess the laws are different in different states here. Like, it's a state requirement, not a federal. Sat in a pub drinking beer while filling out my hours for driving. I'm a really good driver, I promise. Bam. None of what you just said surprises me. If you hit the curb, it counts as an accident. Solution. But I hit the curb on purpose. Fuck. Euros, where's that time machine? So as I can go back and tell them that. It's not an accident when you do it on purpose, bestie. Our job was easier to the point of being boring as hell, yeah. Oh, I'm Lee, that makes me so happy for you. I'm really glad you're enjoying it. Leadfoot. Get a permit at 15 and a half. You have to wait until you're at least 16 to get your license. And you have to have an adult until you're 17 and a half. Oh, I didn't realize that. Or I've been driving for 6 months, whichever was first. Oh, because the way the movies portray licenses in the States is that as soon as you get it, you can drive by yourself. At least that's been my understanding of the media that I've consumed. So that's really interesting. Doesn't it look good, guys? So now I'll do this off stream. And it'll just go all in here. It's gonna look so good. So I hope you guys had fun today. Media about America isn't about America. I skipped so many words. Lies. That honestly does not surprise me. All right, let's leave this over here. So I'll finish that later. Oh wait, it's a real movie? Isn't that the media overall based? You can call me reckless, but never incompetent. Oh, to and from school or work and public events. Oh, okay. I'm sorry Google wasn't helpful, Willow. I'm really happy with it. I'm honestly really, really happy with how it's looking. Like, I'm really happy. I think it looks amazing. I don't know. I think I might I don't know if I'm going to frame them or what I'm going to do, but I want to display them somehow. Maybe I get a few hoops to put all 3 of them in and then put them up on the wall, or even down here, like hanging off of this or something where you guys can see them. Because like Q gifted this kit to me, which I'm so thankful for. And I just want to like include it as part of the stream. Like this has been such a fun stream to do. I was a little nervous because I've never done anything like this before. Like never done a stream like this before. Trying to put it somewhere. Nothing's gonna dox me if that accidentally turns on, is it? No. That's fine. But I've had such a fun time with you guys. It's been nice today. Oh look, there she is. There's the baby. But yeah, so as for streams moving forward, next week, I'll pack all this up once I finish stream. Next week, we're going to be doing Stanley Parable, which is a game, I don't really know how to explain it, but we're going to be playing that. If you like if you like Superliminal, if you like walking simulators, you guys will enjoy it. It's a game I've wanted to play for a little while. It's come out, like, it's just been remade, I think. And it came out relatively, the remake came out relatively recently. So I'm really excited to play that. I don't know if we're going to do the whole week on it. I think we'll be able to get 2 streams out of it because for Completionist, it's a lot of hours. So I think we'll be able to do at least 2 streams. And then the week after, we're going to start Beyond Two Souls, I think. And then Stray's out. So that's kind of approximately what we're going to do. I've appreciated having you here, Euros. But yeah, this has been super fun. Let me really quickly, oh my God. I'm so excited for Stray. Let me just really quickly see. Oh, I'm gonna have to mute this tab. Heck. Thank you for the stretch, Bam. Taxes paid? Really, Bam? Holy shit. Let's go. I haven't even considered tax, like, in terms of doing it. I've considered it. In just general. Have I done it? No. Okay, we're gonna raid probably my stream best friend. You guys know how much I love Studs. So we're gonna raid Studs. Studs is literally one of my favorite humans. And she's taken like a bit of time off streaming and been streaming a lot less, so I always get really excited when we can raid her. Currently playing Val. Looking like an absolute queen. I love when she has face cam. She doesn't always use it. She's an icon and we love her. So yeah, we're gonna go over there. I hope you guys will enjoy your weekends as well. I really do appreciate you guys being here. Like, this is such a different stream from anything I've done before. I've had such a great day. You guys have been absolute gems. Oh yeah, Bam, I'll time you out, don't worry. I've considered taxes and went, nah, not for me. No, I've had a great time. So thank you so much everyone for being here. Like, honestly, it means a lot when I do something a little, I just typed in arse instead of Studs. Anyway, don't worry about it. Yeah, it means a lot when I do something a little bit out of the norm, out of the comfort zone. And you guys like want to hang out. I really appreciate it. And I hope you guys have like found this a chill, fun stream. We will be back Monday night with Stanley Parable. If you're in the Discord, the schedule will probably be out tonight because I'm away all day tomorrow. Like, I'm out of the house. So yeah. Yeah, let's queue up this raid. Let's go say hi to Studs. Studs is streaming like a normal human being and not like last year. I know, which I am honestly so happy for her, but also can she not? Like, please, I'm begging. Yes, frequency, I knew what you meant. And I love that for her, but I do miss her. But yeah, if you're coming over the raid, I would love if you use the raid emotes. If you're subscribed, if you're not subscribed, I would love if you use the raid message. But yeah, I will be back Monday night, Stanley Parable. More gaming, dudes. Let's go. But yeah, let's go show Studs some love, and I'll see you guys Monday night. Bye-bye.